Pace truck going to pull down pit road right here. And we'll settle in for 250 laps. It's the Craftsman Truck Series at Bristol. Eckes outside, Sanchez inside. We are underway at Thunder Valley.
There was that momentum, that big roll off the top. Eckes easily cleared Sanchez. Kyle Busch is going to try to do the same thing.
See Kyle Busch up there in the second. Oh, Sanchez. Big time wobble.
And look at, Gray just had to back out of the gas because Sanchez came down.
That's Taylor Gray, number 17, black and white, inside of the 71 and 45.
Caden Honeycutt in that 45 for Nice. There's Majeski, that 90. Ooh, Raja slips up off the bottom.
Did you see that big run the 45 got? He was up high, and he had a big, strong run off the corner. Good momentum. That could be a good sign for us to see some good 2 and 3 wide racing tonight.
See Caden Honeycutt, that 45 truck, out there as well. Look like Kyle may be trying to figure out how to work that outside group in by himself if he has to.
Matt Mills in the 42.
Ah, that's a shame.
Try to get it fired up before the leader gets here.
It's been a rough start to the year for Matt. And they were hoping to have a clean race tonight, and already off to a difficult start. He was scored just outside the top 20 when it got away from him.
I don't think there's enough damage to the truck to end his night, but he's going to be a lap down. The leaders were, you heard the spotter say, get her cranked before the leaders get here. The leaders get here in a hurry at Bristol.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think there's much damage at all there, Michael. I'm not even sure that he's going to need to come to pit road unless he feels the vibration.
Opening stage, 65 laps. Eckes on the jump once again.
Such an advantage knowing that you're the guy that controls that start, like Eckes did.
Look at Gray up on that second lane. He's able to hang right with Sanchez. Trying to stay on that lead lap, but look at Taylor Gray, 3 wide. Are they going to crash?
And we've got a problem. There he goes. Keith McGee, I believe, in the 22 sideways. Yes, it is. Second caution of the night, 22 to go here in our opening stage.
Taylor Gray went to the top. Stephen Parsons was racing to get around Keith McGee, and they just all converged off turn 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure Keith knew that they were side by side coming up on him.
The playoff field 20% full. Eckes outside lane, 13 to go, stage 1.
We saw Eckes take the lead and get to the bottom when he started on the outside against the other competitors, but Kyle Busch is having none of that.
Kyle jumps to the lead from that inside lane. Here comes Sanchez. Not going to be able to get there, or is he? Eckes trying to slide down in front of him.
Little lap traffic.
Final lap of the stage. Kyle Busch out in front of Christian Eckes. Kyle going to win stage 1. Eckes finishes second. Sanchez, Majeski, Zane Smith, the top 5. Taylor Gray fell to 6th. Ankrum was 7th. Rhodes ends up 8th. Honeycutt and Infinger, the final trucks inside the top 10. For Kyle Busch, that's his 3rd stage win at Bristol, and that's the most of anyone. Spin in practice, qualifies outside the top 25, but a little strategy, restarts here inside the top 15. Kyle Busch getting that jump in the outside lane on Christian Eckes.
Christian with a good run off turn 2, clears Nick Sanchez.
See Tyler Ankrum, the 18 side by side with the 91, the red and white 91 for Zane Smith, and the battle for 5th.
And look who's just creeping. And here's a battle for the lead.
Dean Thompson into 5, a lap down.
There's 2 trucks in front of him trying to stay on the lead lap.
3 wide in front of our race leader. Kyle Busch gets through. Less than 5 to go in the stage. How did they make that work? Final lap, stage 2. Kyle Busch in behind Garcia and Carruth. Carruth, his teammate. Get out the broom. It's a sweep for Kyle Busch. He wins stage 1 and stage 2. It's the 4th straight year a driver has swept the stages here at Bristol. None of the prior 3 have gone on to win the race.
Ooh, Adam.
But none of them are named Kyle Busch.
Adam dropping the knowledge. Probably got a good feel for what he needs to do here. What do you think?
What would you rate him? 5-star at Bristol? Final stage for the tailgaters. Kyle Busch on point again.
Just that little bit of momentum he gets from the launch is enough to get down in front.
Look at the run Eckes got off the turn.
Tyler Ankrum hanging around. Teammates behind Kyle Busch.
How about Crafton? That yellow truck there battling up in the top 5.
Great run for Matt.
Oh! There goes Majeski.
He's going to have contact.
Ben Rhodes, his teammate, hits him. And the caution is out for the 5th time tonight. And we are lucky, as we were just underway, that we didn't have more trucks get involved.
Several trucks behind them sliding sideways. There you see the damage to Ben Rhodes' truck. Solid run for that number 99. I think Majeski will have to come to pit road there.
Stephen Parsons took the wave around. When you do that, you just hope we get a quick caution. He got it. Now he can pit, and he's going to be in line with everybody else, and a little bit fresher tires than everyone, because not a lot, right?
Probably not enough to matter.
But a small advantage.
Yeah, but back on the lead lap, that's the critical part.
That's big, yep.
That was wild off turn 2, wasn't it? Let's see what happens here as they exit turn 2. Majeski in the 98 down there on the bottom.
Just gets loose.
And bounced up the hill. And watch Matt Crafton. You talked about what a great run he's having. Poised, just pauses off the gas, doesn't do anything abruptly, and squeaks by Majeski.
Yeah, Ben wasn't near as lucky as Matt was, because Ty was coming down the racetrack right in his path. Drives it hard down in the corner.
What about that? Right around the top.
Kyle Busch flexing his muscles once again in the outside lane.
Eckes is there.
Not over yet. Little contact from the 19.
There's the squeeze I was talking about. Bam. Sanchez with the run on the high side, and Stewart tried to close the door. Christian's got to do his job here.
Pace truck is in. Could be the money restart. Eckes and Busch on the front row.
He did it.
He might bring Zane Smith with him.
They continue side by side for second. Eckes feeling good out front.
Zane hangs in there on the outside. Has a nose up beside of Kyle. Now Kyle gets that spot.
We'll see the white flag this time around. Busch is high, Eckes is low. Half a mile to victory for Christian Eckes. Down the back straightaway.
He's gonna
look at Christian Eckes. Last year he left with heartache. This year he leaves with a trophy. Eckes delivers at Bristol.
You should all day long. Hell yeah, good job, guys.
And Kyle Busch got there. He was 0.2 of a second behind, right on his bumper.
Eckes gets his 6th career win tonight. Kyle Busch was going for his 6th win at Bristol, but comes up short. He was 2nd. Zane Smith ends up 3rd. Matt Crafton 4th. Tyler Ankrum, another top 5, comes home 5th.